I'm going to tell you a quick tale of the story of two banks in our continent. One is the African Development Bank. The other is the newly established the Alliance of the Sahel States Bank, which is known as the Confederal Investment Bank. First of all, the African Development Bank is established in 1964, just 1 year after the organization of the African Unity. So it has a history of 60 years. The Alliance of the Sahel States Bank is established a couple of weeks ago, that in the last days of the month of May in Burkina Faso. We don't know where the office will be, but I'm going to tell you a major difference that lies, between these two companies, despite the years difference. Okay, of course, geographically, the scope is the African Development Bank to finance continental wide, and its main objective is, taken from its own website, to eradicate poverty, finance big projects and this and that. And its partnering is also with big financial institutions and countries within the continent and outside of the continent. Now, here is a major difference, okay? The AES, yes, geographical wise, it is within the scope of the Sahel states, but also the major difference is that when it comes to funding, it wants to fund a large scale manufacturing companies within the Sahel region, and also it's the main aim for establishing this bank is to decrease reliance, actually totally to be independent from external finance, because they have seen what it means, with what kind of tail it comes when there's external finance. Whereas the African Development Bank it's major, actually it's not owned even by Africa. The major shareholders of this development bank are financial institutions like IMF, World Bank, United States, Europe, and few shares from the continent. That's why it's hugely, influenced by others. Yes, it has financed big projects, but not in a way that it's a game changer. All right. And when it comes that loan package, it comes with its own pressure, forcing the country to do certain things, not really that will project an economic growth in African countries.